Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel again. Today I'm with Ludwig because we want to show you how, with help of a partner, you can get a better feeling from what we've been talking about, the pressure that the club is applying to your body during a golf swing. And also how it's not just going to be a job that your arms and hands have got to do, but a job that your entire body is going to do. And with this drill, we can actually help you to feel it. We'll be back in just a moment. So today, basically, I'm going to do what I think a lot of golf instructors do, which is basically start hands-on instruction and giving my student a bit of a feeling for what's actually happening in the golf swing. And we're using the drive today. We're not going to hit any balls, but obviously with a long shaft, it's easier for you to see maybe on video what's actually happening with the shaft. So if you take your address position for me, Ludwig. So he's standing neutrally to the golf ball. When he starts the club back, just start the club back for me, the club is actually not wanting to go with him. So his body has got to actually turn the club and make sure that it goes with him. And the idea is to give the student a feeling of the resistance that the club is actually giving his body when he actually moves the club back. Now at this point, his hands and arms are trying to get the club up by hinging the right wrist back, pressing down with the heel of the left hand and the right elbow folding. The club, of course, doesn't want to go up, so he's got to work on that. Now press against me, Ludwig, that's it. So basically he's fighting the club to get it up there. And when he gets to this point, this is where he goes into his change of direction onto the bar stool, and the club is actually wanting to carry on over his shoulder. Now I'm not sure what camera angle is best for this, but yet if you just start down again and really pull on the thing, Ludwig, I think he can tell us this your whole body is working. It's not just the arms and hands. And the arms will be pulled down and around to around about this point, and this is where it's getting a little bit slower. So the hands have actually, if you take it back to the top again, at this point, as we start down, it comes down quite quickly, but then it slows down. And that's when we get this change of direction in the golf club. So the golf club's wanting to do this with him. And I'll just walk it around, press against me, resist the forces and turn. At this point, he can't really get any further forward. His hip has stopped rotating, his shoulders have stopped rotating. And the pressure that he was applying here with the right hand will actually help the club to release through the golf ball. Then the club is really pulling out, overtaking, coming up and pulling him out of his address position into the final position. And that's all there is to it, really. The idea is to get a partner who understands these forces, who can apply the forces to the golf club in different intensities, and then get yourself to work against these forces. And I think you'll be surprised to find it's all of your body parts that are working. We always tend in instruction to be concentrating on one thing. We're saying the hands have to resist, the hips have to turn, the shoulders have to turn. And I think doing this exercise, you can actually feel it's everything working. It isn't just one part of your body, it's the whole team. Hips, hands, feet, legs, everything. And if you can get that kind of feeling into your exercising, then you won't hopefully think too much that if you just turn your hips, everything else will go by itself. If you just keep your head down, everything else will go by itself. It won't. And it's keeping this balance between what your body and your arms are doing with the golf club and what the golf club is doing with you. If any of them get the upper hand, you're losing. And that's the big trick. The more dynamic your swing is, the more the forces you actually have to deal with, and the more the forces you have to deal with, the more you have to work. So it's an ever increasing problem. The better golf you play, but obviously, hopefully the better golf you play, the more talented you become in actually controlling these forces. So once again, if you take your address position, you want to be just resisting the club as he starts it back. So he has to work a little bit. The same as he gets up and hinges the wrists and takes it up, you're resisting, you're making it hard work. Get that left shoulder down, Ludwig. That's right, I'm working. Now he's changing direction. As he changes direction, I'm pulling up. I'm stopping him from change direction. Pull around, come on, work, get those hands down. And now I'm going to really give him a hard time. Move it round, move it round, move it round. And then we'll let him come up and into the end position. You're allowed to smile. If you've done it right, it's hard work. But if you've done it right, you should have a feeling now for all these different parts coming together. And now if you make a couple of practice swings for us, Ludwig, and try and kind of involve those feelings into your swing, that feeling of how did you fight against me, getting it around and through. Oh, looks very good, doesn't it? As ever, if you think this helps you, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, then please do so. Don't forget the little notification bell will let you know the next time that we post a video. Up here in the left-hand corner, I'll leave my philosophy of golf if you haven't read it already. Some good nighttime reading in that one. And it's updated every time we do these lessons, anytime we bring some new stuff in. It's all going to be in there for you. Look forward to seeing you next time. Till then, bye-bye.